What y'all mad at B for? Why? 'Cause I'm pulling these...
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. Breaks a tackle. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he's all level. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Wanasenka in from the secondary making that stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. It's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Turning to Jacobs on third, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Ready.
Love from the gun. That's Reed on the slant. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
They go play action for Sanders. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Motioning left is their running back. Sanders now on third down. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Brings it in at the 12. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. From the pistol, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Galloping inside the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
33, yellow.
Going to the ground again on first. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. This one's caught. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw out wide by Love. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Ready.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Damone Clark. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. There's a dive up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Got it. Ready?
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful.
Red. Cougar 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And be caught by his back. Camaro. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
First down.
They'll run here on first down. This gets out past the 20. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
Camara now on first and 10. A lot of space ahead. The 50. The 30. He's to the 20. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
The 35-yard line.
On the double.
All set to go now from the 35.
Down. Rail. Yellow. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dallas Turner picks it off. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ready.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Steady.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Saints get the 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hey, check mix, 52 blue.
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Packers, first down.
Thrown on 1st down. Love sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Gibson here from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. They're going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Love now. This one taken in by Kraft. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers face a 4-point deficit. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jimmy Horn here on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Handoff now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
To throw now is Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And let's be honest here, where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You've got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's complete to Reed. Out left. The game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. Blue, black. Blue, 32. Blue. Hey, hey, blue. Go pink. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Watson. And he dodged the tackle. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Eat old blue. Come on, set. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Set. Smash. Black 40. Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Saints 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way was telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. The Packers take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Jack, hurt. 19 tight. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
White. Here we go.
A second down throw here for Love. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's loaded another one up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
On first down, here's Sanders. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. Now he's past the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Love with it on first down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, break.
First down from the 41.
Let's set.
He's back to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's second down coming up. One last play before the break.
Here we go. Set. Strike. Strike. Black. 95. Set.
Looking to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds to end this second quarter, Bronk. Defenders got there, but not before a pretty nice pickup. See if they can build off that in the second half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. And he's out a little short of the 30. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Looking slant route, complete. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Yellow. 22. Hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacob. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Shotgun hand off to Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Jacobs running behind center. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Third and 1 now. Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Packers first down.
Set. Ready.
First and 10.
The give up the middle to Gibson. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here's Algier on first down. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hand off here to Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Come on, set.
Will set up for the
Black 40.
2-point conversion.
Set.
Love's going to throw for 2. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
27,
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up the screen, it's Olave. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Brings up 2nd and
10. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Check. Good.
Right up the gut. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer.
Hold the set.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 runners. 18 runners.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Ready. Hut.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Christian Harris on the stop.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Down. Set.
Looking to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that have hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hunt.
To the air with Love. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Ready? Ready?
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass. I don't think so now. Now you push that pile.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Saints 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Sanders going to throw here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
14 yards. And the Saints 70. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kevin Pryor there to bring him down. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Lions. Scoop.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Let's go.
To the gun, here's Sanders. And he's got it in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Drill 52. Ready.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
At the 29-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. The kick inside to Gibson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Love now to throw. Once again, it's a pass caught by Reed. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Eat old blue. Set, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Going run again with Jacobs.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set, white, 10 black. Black ultra. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. So likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Good, right downfield to Olave. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
To the air on first down. Sanders finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's second and inches at the Packers' 28-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Trying to run for it. Kamara. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First down.
Dive play straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
27-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now a give running right. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints come through to tie it in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Come on, come on.
Line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful. And as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there. It really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
Getting set here. First and 10.
Set. Ready?
From the pistol, here's Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that We aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Running back sent in motion. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready?
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Okay, break.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready? Ready?
Desperation time here. This one finds Thornton. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. Black. Next.
Get to Jacobs from the pistol. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready? Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Ultra. Go ultra.
2-yard line.
Set. Blaster. 6. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Love from the gun. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers push the lead up to 12.
Packers 51. Saints 39.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
Sanders back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints,
60
first down.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Saints need to score quickly. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Give him 38 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Cowboy 80.
Working inside the red zone. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Called in by Olave, left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Throwing now. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. Move it, 19.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He has the Packer first down. And that should be enough to win this game.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So first down from the 41.
Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff for Algier. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. They're going to pass it here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 4th down, here's Love. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This will be the final play of the game.
Here we go.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep